I am Dr. Yogesh Gautam. I am at DMR and I am looking after the AKMU, which is the Agriculture Knowledge Management Unit, and the TOT, which is the Transfer Technology Department. Today, I will be throwing some light on marketing channels for mushrooms. As you all know, mushroom marketing in India is totally unorganized. It is not organized at all. So farmers face problem in marketing of their mushrooms. In fact, some people don't start their mushroom cultivation just because they fear the marketing part of the mushroom business. So a person who's growing mushroom, he just grows mushrooms to earn some profit. So he has to sell those mushrooms and earn some profit. So the main goal of a person growing mushrooms is to earn profit. So first we will see how mushrooms are important in the Indian scenario and in the world scenario also. So mushrooms have been valued throughout the world as both food and medicine for thousands of years. As you know that the mushrooms are a good source of vitamins, B1, B2, B12, C, and essential amino acids, carbohydrates, and it is low in fat and fiber and does not contain any starch. It also has vitamin D, which is not present in any of the vegetables. So the market for mushrooms is continuing to grow due to the interest of people in the nutrition and the medicinal benefits, and because it benefits the health. So the interest of the consumer, as mushrooms are becoming increasingly popular, consumers are searching for more and more variation within them in terms of color, texture, size, shape of cap, length. The recent increase in demand for brown butter mushroom, oyster mushroom, shiitake mushroom reflects this trend. In fact, the oyster mushrooms we are having pink, blue, yellow, they are becoming more popular now just because of their appearance. So, what is the potential? So, India's present share in the world market is a meager one. The future potential is very high because the size of the units that are being set up in India have production capacities ranging from 250 to 3,500 tons. In fact, we are having some mushroom farms which grow more than 10,000 tons of mushrooms per year. So we see the major exporters of the mushrooms throughout the world are Holland, China, France, Spain, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Indonesia, and South Korea. And the major importers of the canned mushroom, they are Germany, USA, France, Belgium, Sweden, Norway, and UK. So, what are the different types of mushrooms which are prevalent these days? They are button, oyster, caddis mushroom, shiitake mushroom, wood ear mushroom, winter mushroom, silver ear mushroom, and nameko. So these mushrooms account for 99% of the total mushroom production of the world. So now we come to the marketing, how a person who is growing mushrooms can do marketing of his product. The first option is direct marketing. In direct marketing, he can contact the local farmers market, the restaurants, the hotels, and the supermarkets. This marketing he will have to do individually, and this, in fact, gets him the best price. So by doing direct marketing, a farmer gets the best price available. Then another option is the wholesale markets, which are the established markets in any area. There may be subsidy mandis or there may be some cooperatives, those who are dealing in selling these mushrooms. So these are established markets where a person can sell his produce. He can go in the morning, sell his produce, and he can get whatever remuneration for that. Then another option for marketing is value addition. The mushrooms through value addition can give him more money. So they can be packaged in different forms like oyster, shiitake. This can be dried, they can be powdered, and then products can be made. So here at DMR, we have made many products of these mushrooms. like mushroom candy, mushroom Nutribar, we have mushroom pickle, mushroom soup, we have mushroom namkeen, mushroom noodles, and some other products of mushrooms. These are becoming popular. In fact, some of these products have been entered into collaboration with some private parties. And in Solan only, there's one hotel which is producing this mushroom fortified bread, just like we see multigrain bread in the market. The mushroom fortified bread is also coming in the market, and it is very popular. Presently, it is being sold for rupees 70, where the normal bread is being sold for rupees 30 only. So, what we are seeing in India is that a person involved in growing mushrooms, then harvesting them, and then selling them also. Whereas in some European countries, what they are doing, there's just one or two firms which make compost and sell them to the private growers. They grow their produce. There's another firm who takes the produce and markets them. So only marketing of mushrooms is also an option. Where a person, he does not grow mushrooms. He mobilizes other persons to grow mushrooms, takes their produce and markets them. So there are some examples how this is being done. In Bombay, we see there are some persons who motivate people in the rural areas to grow mushrooms, procure mushrooms from them, and export this produce. In Odisha, what people are doing, because in Odisha we do not have this butter mushroom, so they are procuring this butter mushroom from Pune areas, and it comes to train. They take that and then they sell it. Of course, the price will go above what people are paying in other areas, but the availability of mushrooms is not there, so people are ready to pay more money for that. In local also, we have many people who are following innovative methods to market their mushrooms. I have an example where a person growing Kalosai mushrooms, and he found some difficulty in selling that. He just cut that Kalosai mushroom into cubes, like shapes, and then sold it. And he could sell them at a price of around 300 rupees, whereas before that he was not being able to sell them from around 80 rupees also. So then the mushroom market kits can also be sold, just like we have this ready to fruit bags where all the composted material is sold to people who can grow mushrooms at their house. So this mushroom farming kits can also be made and sold. Can also be a good business where a person can, because we see people are selling compost for butter mushroom, and this ready to fruit bags for this oyster mushrooms. They are being sold, and this is a good business. Then we can use some ICT technologies also for marketing of mushrooms. We can use websites, we can use social media, and then we can use mobile apps for marketing of mushrooms and creating awareness of mushrooms among the people. This is also an important part of the marketing process because in some areas the mushrooms are not popular at all. So if a person wants to grow mushrooms, he has to sell also. So side by side of growing mushrooms, he has to make some efforts to make this product popular in the surrounding area so that people buy that. He has to make people aware of their medicinal and nutritional qualities. And if he makes some products out of mushrooms, he has to advertise the products also. So he has to create awareness among the people. Then there can be some innovative ideas of marketing also, like branding. You can start a brand, name of the mushrooms. Then packaging of mushrooms is also an important part. So if the mushrooms are packaged in attractive packaged material, so people will be attracted toward that because in normal routine we see that mushrooms are packed in just um, transparent polythene materials and they are being sold. So they don't look that much attractive. Then the qualities of the mushrooms can also be mentioned on the cover, like we'll be seeing in this. There's some qualities are also been mentioned. This is a packaged mushrooms. Some examples. How mushroom can be packaged? This is a soup. Then this white butter mushroom. Then this shiitake mushrooms. These are packaged. So we also have portal of Agriculture Processed Food Products Export Development Authority, which is APIDA. It helps people in exporting their produce. So those who are interested in exporting their produce, they can contact this organization. It helps them. So it has also for international trade information, where it has the importers and the exporters directory, where a person can view the addresses of the exporters. For example, we say this, go into the all exporters option. So these are the exporters list in alphabetical order. You can contact any of the exporters if you want to export your mushrooms, and you can have a deal with them. Recently, government also started one e-NAM portal. It's the getting National Agriculture Marketing Portal in an electronic form. So what is the vision of this e-NAM portal? It's to promote uniformity in agriculture marketing by streamlining of procedures across the integrated markets, removing information asymmetry between buyers and sellers, and promoting real-time price discovery based on actual demand and supply. So we'll be seeing how this appears on the website. So the mission is the integration of all the APMCs, the Agriculture Produce Marketing Corporations, across the country to a common online market platform to produce pan-India trade in agricultural commodities, providing better price discovery through transparent auction process based on quality of produce, along with timely online payments. This is a portal of INAM. It has many options. It has mobile apps, it has price details of the commodities, and it has incentives also for some people. And there are some success stories also. So mushroom presently is not available in this. So what happens? People producing a similar product form a cooperative, and their one representative is based in the Sabzi Mandi or the agriculture market place, and he takes care of all the process. There's an example in Solan only, when this e-NAM was started. In a single day, tomatoes worth 75 lakhs of rupees were sold in just 1 hour, and money was credited to their account the same day. So this platform, if used, can be a very good bonus for people for marketing of mushrooms. The only thing is that they have to form a cooperative and come out with a planning where a person will be placed in the agricultural market who will take care of the mushroom related this marketing activities. So we have some suggestions for what people can do for marketing. First is the diversification, because most of the people in India are just growing butter mushrooms, and they think that there is no market for other mushrooms. But at the world level, other mushrooms like oyster, shiitake, they have taken lead over butter mushroom. So they have to diversify. They have to grow other mushrooms also. They have large number of options available. They can grow oyster, they can grow shiitake, they can grow king oyster, they can grow hericier mushroom, and there are many other mushrooms available which can be grown and made popular among the masses to earn profit. Then the mushrooms can be popularized as a delicacy with nutritive and medicinal values. So what I said before also, we will have to make efforts to make people aware of the nutritive and medicinal value of the mushrooms, because in the present scenario also, in the corona, the immunity is gaining importance, how we can gain immunity. So this mushroom can also help us in increasing our immunity. So this can be popularized in this manner also, that to take mushroom to increase your immunity. Some cooperatives should be formed for creating cold storage facility, because individually, what we see that a person, if he is growing around 1 ton of mushroom per day, he will not find any problem in marketing of mushrooms, because he has his own contacts and his process runs quite naturally. And a person who grows 5 to 10 to 20 kgs of mushroom per day, he will also not find any problem in marketing of those mushroom, because that can be sold in nearby areas. So a person who is growing 100, 200 kg of mushrooms per day, he may find problem to market them. So He may form a cooperative where people just compile their mushrooms in one place, and one person is responsible for selling these mushrooms, and the profit earned can be shared among the people. So then there has to be a refrigerated transport facility because those mushrooms have to be transported over a large area. So a refrigerated transport facility has to be there because mushrooms have a very low shelf life. So then there has to be a processing facility also. There should be a processing facility where mushrooms, dairy products are prepared. And then a distributed function chain can also be created in big cities. In big cities, so just like people have this multi-marketing type of business, so they can create marketing channels, chains, and give incentives to people in the chain. So they will be doing their job. In here on Solon also, I have an example where a person, when he found uh, this some problem in selling mushrooms, so he gave some incentive to the person, to the retailer who was selling mushrooms. So he just asked him that I want this much money out of the mushrooms. You may sell it at any cost. The price above the cost which I am demanding, that is your profit. So he did not find any difficulty in selling any amount of mushrooms. He grew different mushrooms, button, oyster, psilocybe, all were sold without any problem. And then e-commerce can also be used to expand the scope of marketing. Just like I discussed this eNAM, this is an e-commerce related portal where electronic commerce can be used so that the middlemen are not there. A person who is selling mushrooms comes direct contact with the person who wants to purchase mushrooms. So I will just wind up by saying that for making mushrooms popular, you have to create awareness among the people so that they're aware that what they want, because people are health conscious. They will eat anything if they get information about that product, that is good, that has nutritional, that has medicinal qualities, and that will be good for their immunity. So they will be going for that product. The second thing is for branding or packaging, how you package the mushrooms. So that will, an attractive package will also attract people to go for their mushrooms. And then diversification. You have to grow different mushrooms so that people are attracted towards them, sell those mushrooms and earn profit out of them. So these were some of the points for marketing of mushrooms, which people have to keep in mind so that they get the maximum profit out of selling mushrooms. Thank you.